Hello, DebConf'ers. This is Aryanet and
EnkelenaH.
from FLOSS, the local organizers of Next DebConf'. We are an NGO promoting free software in Kosovo since 2009. For the 22nd edition of DebConf', we will have all of you come to Kosovo, country southeastern Europe with about 1.8 million people. Kosovo is a landlocked country but with good access to the region and the seaside. Most of you must have last heard about Kosovo in 1999 during the war here. Having one of the youngest populations in Europe, Kosovo is also a young state, declaring its independence in 2008. But Kosovo has much more to offer than this. People are upbeat and welcoming to foreigners, and we encourage you to make the most of your stay.
In 2022, we will bring the DebConf spirit to the city of Prizren for 2 weeks, while also admiring all the views, adventures, culture and traditions that the city holds. Set in the foothills of the Shar Mountains, Prizren was once a capital city, being a large cultural and trading center. The town has always been one of Kosovo's most beautiful cities, with unique roads, churches, mosques, and lots of old houses, which now serve for visual storytelling on city's history and tradition. The city has carefully maintained its influence from the Ottoman Empire while also adopting architecture from the West, so it gives the sensation of a mixed culture.
Of course, we wouldn't be doing a proper introduction to Kosovo culture without mentioning its delicious and traditional food. For meat lovers, Kosovo offers kebab, a type of sausage made of minced beef or lamb meat. It is grilled and usually served with onions and sour cream. There are also meatless options like pite, a traditional Kosovar pastry commonly filled with crumbled cheese or spinach, and flia, which is basically a stack of layered pancakes. A true Kosovar restaurant would not let you leave without trying some of the most common desserts available in every cafe and eatery in Kosovo. Among those, we have baklava, a Balkan dessert made with layers of filo pastry and nuts and drenched with syrup or honey. National beer is called peja. Prizren is also the city of culture and home to one of the best international documentary film festivals, DocuFest, which takes place in early August.
More than 50% of Kosovo's territory is covered by forests and mountains, thus offering amazing hiking trails and beautiful rivers to enjoy. Since Kosovo is quite a small country, one might easily have access to these spots. While we will have plenty of time to explore Prizren and other cities in Kosovo, our main base will be at the Innovation and Training Park located in a suburb of Prizren. This camp has been used for military purposes since 1906, with soldiers of the Ottoman Empire being its first occupants. The current camp consists of an area of 39 hectares and has the capacity of accommodating up to 1,600 people. During the last decades, plenty of work has been dedicated to the reconstruction of the camp and building new premises. These buildings include 23 accommodation houses, administrative and maintenance buildings, workshop sheds, a sports facility, recreation facilities such as cafes, modern canteen, and a hospital. The ITP now serves as an innovation and training park, which offers a strong networking atmosphere that builds on collaboration and shared resources.
We will use most of the camp space for the conference. The main hall fits more than 300 people, followed by the second hall with around 250 plus people, and the third hall with a little more than 100 people. We will be having 2 hack labs, the noisy and the silent one. They will, of course, be well equipped. Other smaller rooms will be available. As for accommodation, ITP offers a large number of rooms, of which we expect to accommodate around 300 people. The space is kid-friendly and very safe. It is isolated and friendly to those with disabilities.
Regarding security matters, Kosovo is tolerant of religious, racial, and sexual orientation diversity. Anyone should feel safe to come. As for traveling here, EU, US, Australian, and most of the South American countries' citizens can enter with their passports. and we will be helping others navigate the entry requirements and make the procedures easier when the time comes. To enter the country, you may do so through the Pristina International Airport, or you could travel by car and enter through neighboring countries like Albania, Montenegro, North Macedonia, or Serbia. We expect all of you to come and enjoy all that Kosovo and Prizren have to offer in 2022.
See you in Kosovo.
Hey, hello.
Hi. And we will be helping others navigate the entry requirements and make the procedure easier when
Let's see if we have some questions.
country, you may do so through the
Yeah, you can stream us, I guess, and
or you could travel by car and enter through neighboring countries like Albania, Montenegro, North Macedonia, or Serbia.
because it will end now, the video.
To come and enjoy all that Kosovo
You got to mute the video and
2022.
see you in Kosovo.
Hi there.
Hello.
So we will be taking your questions now, if there is any. I see a comment here in the Etherpad which says that we hope this Corona madness is gone soon and we can have a real dive DebConf again. And we truly hope that will be in 2022.
Yeah, if you have any questions either now or during the year until next summer, please feel free to send us an email and let us know.
Are you reading the pad? There is a question there. Are the conference dates no dates yet? If you have dates for the conference?
Yes, we have already put an email about that, about the dates. And we will start on the 10th of July until the 24th of July, which are Sundays.
Cool.
And by this, of course, I meant the DebCamp and the DebConf.
July 10 to 24, right?
24, yes.
Nice.
I think we have a question on IRC, which says, will there be facilities to stream presentations and meetings like? Yes, we do plan to have that, and we do plan to have some audio equipment to make that possible. Audio and video and whatever there is needed. And Gunnar makes a comment where he says that we need a real live DebConf and that he is very much looking forward to meeting our country. Thanks a lot. We are very much looking to have you here too.
And we have a question where the
I guess you can take that one, Arianit, right?
Yep. There is another about what's the weather like that time of the year.
Well, in July it was quite hot for us. Let's say this summer, 35 degrees and above Celsius. So that was a bit unusual, and constant weather like that is unusual in Kosovo, but expect similar weather next July as well, with very little rain. It should be cooler in the mountains for those planning to go hiking or something.
Yes, as we said in the video, we have some quite nice hiking trails, and I do that twice a month, so anyone who comes here shouldn't miss that. There is a question which says, will there be a bar? Of course, there will be a bar, and we will be having lots of beers that Kosovo offers, and we already mentioned one, which will be Peja, so yes, definitely.
For international flights, we will arrive in Pristina city, and then we'll go to the other city, right?
Yes, and we will try to have like buses and other means of transport to take you from the Pristina International Airport to the city of Prizren, which is like 15 minutes, 45 minutes by car through the highway.
Ah, cool.
Okay, regarding the OSM coordinates, I posted them on Etherpad, but it's basically just outside of Prizren, which is not a huge city.
Yeah, like it's connected to it, so it's not too far. Like 5 minutes from the center or something. 5 feet, I mean.
Someone asked if the accommodation are shared or single rooms.
They will be shared. We have rooms, and we plan to have around 2 people in each of them, maybe up to 3, but it should not go more. But we will try to have it for 2.
So regarding the size of the attendance that we're expecting, we're really ready for 600 people. So we've hosted 350 people conferences before, and the camp is large enough, and we're ready to take as many people as are willing to join us. Of course, with the pandemic still playing out, we don't know how that will work out for most people, but of course we would like to host all that want to come to Kosovo.
On IRC, we have a question asking if there are any complications entering through the Serbian border. There are not, actually. Albanians, Kosovo citizens also use that border where when they come from Switzerland or Germany, and they go through Croatia and then through Serbia. So it's quite safe, and there hasn't been any incident.
Regarding entry visa requirements, of course, they differ. There seem to be no entry requirements for Europe and Australia and most of South America. Like we mentioned in the video, we have to check with. You will probably need visas for India and some other countries. But we will work with you to make this as easy as possible. We will work with our ministry here to facilitate the process. Another question on traveling to Kosovo. It says that it's easier to get through Albania or Tirana airport. Actually, no. Tirana airport is about 3 hours and a half from Pristina, about 3 hours or less to Prizren. But it really will depend on the cost. So if you can get a better deal to Pristina airport, we recommend that. If you prefer to travel to Tirana first and explore Albania as well, that's also, I think, a good idea.
There's another question which says, will there be a swimming pool and air conditioning on the accommodation? The air conditioning, yes, they have it at every room, and for the swimming pool, unfortunately not.
I see another question regarding train connections. They are quite bad, actually. We've seen people coming through Thessaloniki to Skopje in northern Macedonia, now to Kosovo. But we don't see many people doing train travel to Kosovo, unfortunately. Another question, is it feasible to bring young family? What is there for them to do in town? The camp is quite safe and large, so lots of room to play around and explore. In town, not much, other than we can say that it's friendly. So if you just want to go and roam about, you're absolutely safe to do that, even as a kid. You will get lots of help in English and a little bit in German. Prizren is also a very multicultural town, so Serbian and Turkish are widely known as well. But otherwise, it's just a normal Kosovo town. There's a river going through it, mountains nearby. But I can't think of any kid-specific activities. Mostly kids in Kosovo are just going out in the streets if they're not playing with video games nowadays, going out in the street and playing football or something.
Any more questions? We have more 3 minutes. And how big is the team, the local team? You are working there. Like, how many people do you have there?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and answer again.
The organizing team is 5 people, so that's the core team, but we expect to have many more volunteers.
Cool.
Flusk has many more members, which are like side helpers even now, but the core team is like 5 people, which is me, Arianet, and some others.
Given the poor train connections, are there any green travel options? From example, Germany. A bus coach, I would say, could be that, or at that time of the year, there are many of our diaspora traveling from Germany. So maybe you can try to get a shared ride or something. What are mobile network options, especially for data? Roughly €1 per gigabyte of data that you get here, and you get okay-ish 4G network. Okay, another good one. What power sockets do you have in Kosovo? Same as in Germany, France, etc., or different? It's same as in Germany and France, so most of Europe. That's
140.
At CE, I think that is the standard. And regards connection, you get good connections from all the neighboring capitals. about 4 or 5 times from Belgrade if you decide to travel there by plane. Roughly every hour from Tirana, also similar options from Skopje. And Germany is covered quite well as well by bus travel, and Switzerland to a certain extent.
So I think that is it. We finished the time. Good luck for you, and we hope all success for the team, and we hope we can be together again next year with you. And
Thanks a lot, Pavel.
Yeah, sure.
We hope that too, and thanks to all the attendees, and see you in Kosovo next year. Bye.
Bye. Ciao.